What's going on, guys? It's your boy Stevie DGSG with Gems Talk TV. I want to shout out my Alpha Generals, Generalettes, Alpha Male, and Alpha Females. What we got here is Tyrese and Vlad going at it again. And Tyrese is not playing no more. He seems to be taking it very serious this time. And, without further ado, comment, like, subscribe, promote if you can. Let's get right to it. Okay, so what we got here, we'll just brush up on... Ever since Tyrese came out with that, that video that went viral of him crying over his child support, which is very understandable in my opinion, Vlad's been going on a tyrant of asking all his guests about Tyrese crying rant when he was going through it with his baby moms over the child support. That y'all already know, but I guess Vlad is back at it again in a recent Boosie interview where, he asked Boosie, about Tyrese again and things of that nature. And, giving Boosie credit, Boosie, didn't go too hard on him. He actually felt very sympathetic, empathetic towards the situation and didn't go too deep into it. He even made like an awkward face, like if it was an awkward question. But I'm going to put chats up on the screen in a minute to show y'all how Tyrese has been going at Vlad. And, allegedly he's about to either take it to real court and come at Vlad, or he's taking it to the court opinion. He hasn't made it clear on what he's doing, but I don't want to say threats, right? Because that would be false allegations. But he's pretty much putting the pressure on Vlad, putting him out there again. Vlad constantly puts himself out there to look kind of crazy in the sense where, it looks like he's exploiting black people, rappers especially, their deaths. But there's parts of it that, I'll speak about it in a minute, and y'all let me know if y'all agree or disagree. Where what Vlad is doing, I'm not saying it's not wrong, but him being an interviewer and a journalist and to where he got today, it makes sense. Not that he has to just do black people and nothing like that, but if this is his job, this is what made him rich, this is what he's going to continue to do. But I do see where people are against, where it's always like he's always doing it to the rappers. Now, according to Vlad's defense, he's always been into hip-hop. He was a part of some radio station in the past, allegedly. He's been a part of hip-hop in the background at first, so he put himself in the forefront to, do these interviews. So I'm going to put the clips up in a minute. We'll talk about it. Y'all let me know what your opinions are in the comments about Vlad, about Tyrese. Is Tyrese in the right, or is Vlad good or invalid to do what he's doing? Because although they try to put out a boycott against Vlad with Lord Jamar and others because of what he did against Minister Farrakhan, which y'all know about, y'all should know about. If not, let me know. I'll do a video on that too. That was not too long ago. That was a couple years ago. And, you see Boosie and certain others still go up there. And that's probably when Vlad probably was more so, pressed to start paying for interviews. Because if all the rappers that are mostly black and of the minority boycott his channel, it's not to say he's not going to have no content, but he ain't going to have much, nothing new and fresh on a consistent basis. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm going to put the clips up in a minute. Y'all let me know, is Tyrese in the right? Because Vlad does keep bringing up his name. And then you'll see clips in which where, Vlad calls him a crybaby and really comes for his neck. So Tyrese is not playing with him. He put up, I don't want to say threats per se, but alleged threats to either taking him to court or, pretty much putting him in the court of popular opinion to the public to see what everybody else thinks. And Vlad might be almost facing another boycott. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm going to put the clips up and then we'll talk more in a minute. So on this clip, as you can see, this is a post from Tyrese on social media talking about DJ Vlad, the arrogance of a culture vulture, laughing about MLK mental health, about a judge when we as black people get over every day. And in this clip, he's pretty much pressing Vlad about his situation at that time when he was going through it mentally because he got over the custody of his daughter. And in this clip, it's so much to read, but he's pretty much telling Vlad like he is the culture. His album or his single was going #1, and pretty much that Vlad can't do nothing with him. That he's trying to prove that if I say, and he's trying to get everybody, artists and whoever is against Vlad as well, because there's a lot of people not really messing with Vlad, but there are some people that are at the same time, and he's pretty much putting them on blast, saying that, showing how he's still relevant in his music. His single's going #1, and, telling people it's crazy about his income. that, you know, he's worth allegedly about 5 million, and yet he gets artists up there and certain people up there and don't pay them. But, you know, that's, you know, he's worth all these millions, and yet he exploits all the artists. That's what he's getting at. And you know, there's some DMs leaked between him and Vlad that he's pretty much coming at Vlad allegedly. I'll just say allegedly for safety, that he's coming at Vlad. Let him know, you keep coming after me, I'm gonna come after you. And he, not in a physical sense, but more so in a maybe a defamation suit, or that he's just gonna pretty much take it to the public and let the artists, like what happened with Farrakhan when everybody took it upon themselves to try to boycott him. You know what I'm saying? Boosie was still going, certain artists were still going, certain people were still going, because not for nothing, you go to Vlad, you do get a benefit, and he benefits as well. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Is Tyrese, of course Tyrese is correct for defending himself, and if Vlad does keep throwing his name in interviews, he has a right to do, I don't want to say anything, but do whatever he feels to defend himself, because that is offensive. These are two grown men here, and Vlad, if he sees that Tyrese has a discrepancy with him, he should leave him out of it. Especially you asking artists questions about another man that has nothing to do with the artist that's in front of you. You get what I'm saying? I could see that. You know what I mean? Tyrese, but when he goes into these rants about his singles and all of these things, I don't understand what that proves, but I guess it does validate the point that he's basically pretty much saying he is the culture and he can shake and move some things, and I guess he's going to go out of his way, whether in court or to the court of popular opinion, to to everybody in the public, to go against Vlad. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, he's going to go against Vlad, and I guess he's going to take it to the public, if not physically in court, allegedly, and really try to expose Vlad. I mean, my thing is, people have tried to do it in the past, and it's not that it didn't work. It did. I'm sure it did tarnish Vlad or put a little chink in his armor a little bit, but as you can see, Vlad is still finding ways to succeed. I don't have a dog in this fight, as I always say. So, for me, it doesn't matter, because how I feel is, because he puts it out there that he does now pay for interviews, you know what I'm saying? And I think he only pays certain people that he knows he's going to benefit off of, which is like a business investment, because Vlad TV is his business. My thing is, if the artists, whether black or whatever, are going to keep going up there, then, it's hard to get a bunch of people with different opinions and different relationships, rather, that, Boosie and Vlad do well together, as so did Lord Jamar and Vlad at the time that they did their thing. And, my song goes up there, or went up there, rather. And, you know what I'm saying? So, is Vlad wrong for doing what he's doing? I do feel like he's wrong for constantly coming at Tyrese, calling him a crybaby, allegedly, but it was in some DMs, you know what I'm saying, some back and forths. And I do agree with Tyrese that, he has a right to defend himself, you know what I'm saying? I'm on Tyrese's side of things, but at the same time, when everybody keeps trying to come after Vlad to stop him, I'm not saying he can't be stopped, but it will take literally everybody that Vlad has a relationship with. Tony Ayo goes up there. I saw Joel Santana go up there after the whole Farrakhan fiasco. You know what I'm saying? That, everybody, it's going to be hard to get everybody on the same page, because they all have different relationships and they all benefit in different ways. I don't agree with Vlad does a lot, but at the same time, if you come up to my platform and you answer the certain questions and you tell on yourself, there's self-accountability to some of the questions they answer, some of the things that they do, and a lot of things that you let leave your mouth as a grown man or as an artist or a rich whatever. You are held to responsible to not answer what you don't want to answer. And if he's paying you for that, it doesn't mean you still have to answer to certain questions. You give an answer that has nothing to do with implicating yourself. You feel what I'm saying? But I see both sides of it. I do agree with Tyrese on this one. But, y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment, like, subscribe. 1, 2, 3. I'm out.